Madam President. And I'd like to acknowledge all the elected officials who are here, and Mayor Przicki, and the members of council. Well, thank you, Wilmington. I am awfully proud to be serving as your city treasurer. I have so many people to give thanks to who helped me through this journey. And I'd like to start with just saying I appreciate so much all of you who helped me work through the campaign and getting the message out and talking to people. I'm not going to call every name, but there are a couple of names that I just have to acknowledge. Ashley Lewis, a young woman, graduate, member of the University of Delaware. She's in graduate school, and she stepped in and just helped move everything along. My dear friend, Shannon Andrews and Yvonne Anders-Gordon, Nick the Hat, who crunched numbers and said, you need to go here, you need to be there. Hal Schneikert, who opened his home and invited his neighbors to meet this person that many of them didn't know, because he believed that I would bring to the treasurer's office the kind of integrity and experience that was needed. So thank you, Hal. Thank you for the phone bank. Yay for that phone bank. 6 women who just trusted me and believed in me and stayed on the phones to help reach people out in the field. My mother, Shirley Jones, stood with me tonight as I took the oath of office. And I credit her with the spirit of resilience, the fortitude, and just the belief in myself that I can do all things, and all things through Christ. I want to thank my sons, Chaz and Brandon, who also stood with me tonight. It is not easy to be children of a public servant, not just because of the long hours that you're out and people who are pulling on your coattails, but it is very difficult to be the child of a public servant when you see your parents make every effort they can to do what they believe is right, and arrows fly from all directions. And so I thank them for understanding and respecting the servant that's in my heart and supporting my efforts to serve, because I know it's not easy. And I thank my husband, Charles. Sometimes I wonder if I should, because he started all this. I was minding my business at DuPont. Life was fine. The children were young, and somebody, had to kind of keep things all in order at the house, and that was me. Charles was out from the beginning. Dump the dump. We need Sunday bus service. They can't take that hospital off of 14th Street. Yes, you're building one in Christiana, but what about the citizens of Wilmington? By the time our sons were maybe 5 and 10, they had signs, and so did I, marching saying, dump the dump. You can't keep piling that trash there. That odor that's affecting the people in South Bridge, nobody should live with that. So I thank Charles for setting that example for our family and then supporting me in my process as I've evolved into this kind of service and this level of service. And so I want to thank everyone in Wilmington who has placed their trust in me to be the fiscal watchdog for this city and ensuring that we have the best opportunity from a financial standpoint to do our best work for the people of Wilmington. I will bring to this office not only my financial background, and I hope I will be allowed to share some leadership perspective as City Council and the Mayor endeavor to move this city forward. I thank Governor Jack Markell for giving me the opportunity previously to serve as Treasurer for the state of Delaware. And so that has given me a perspective that I believe will help me shape and contribute to what needs to happen here in this city. A young woman gave me a gift this Christmas. It was handmade. It was a heart shape, and it had 6 pictures on it. And they were pictures that were printed out of Google Earth, I think. And one was a shot of an aerial view of 38 Henderson Drive, which is a street that was in the heart of Riverside, and it's the street that I grew up on. That street no longer exists. It's gone. On the other side was an aerial view of 3211 Stubbs Court. And that's the street in Southbridge that Charles grew up on. It's no longer there. It showed a picture of our family and our current resident. And it brought into full focus for me why I am here. Right now, those 2 streets are rubble. We have the opportunity, in fact, the responsibility to bring those neighborhoods to life. And I intend to work with City Council and with the Mayor and support the initiatives that will help bring not only those neighborhoods, but Browntown and 27th and Tatnall Street and all across this city where we have beautiful historic neighborhoods that need nurturing and that need money. And I see my role as helping to create an opportunity to make that happen. So I say thank you to everyone who, again, trusted me, believes in my ability to help move and advance this city. There's one thing you know about me: I don't go away easy. And that same commitment, Shannon Andrews asked me years ago when I was helping the PAL Center, day in and day out. It was just hard. It felt like you were fighting the very people you're trying to help. And she said, why do you keep doing this? Like, why do you keep, when it's in your heart to serve, and it's burning to make a difference and lift people in their lives, you really can't help yourself. Things can get in your way, arrows can come at you, and you can even say to yourself, forget that, I don't need that. But your heart keeps saying, that's what you're supposed to do. And I believe that to be the case for my colleagues here, and I'm looking forward to us working together to take that burning desire and transform it into a revitalized city where people are working, where they're feeling confident, where our children are learning, and where we have the respect that this city deserves to have. So I say to you all, thank you very much. I am so honored to serve. I will do my best to help create the kind of Wilmington that we all know it can be. Thank you.